Hey guys, Julie here from Julie Erin Designs. I know it's been a while since I've shown my face around here. I'm trying to get back into the flow and make more videos for YouTube and for you guys to help you on your art business journey. So happy New Year, happy 2023. I hope everyone had a really great New Year's Eve and Christmas holidays, and I'm really excited to share this video with you today. I'm going to be going over my top 5 income streams that artists can use to make money in 2023. And this is based on my top 5 income streams from the past year, 2022, as well as previous years. I have been selling my art online for about 8 years now, since 2014. So I have a pretty good idea about what works and what doesn't. So you can see on the screen here, I have this little pie chart. And so basically in this video, I'm just gonna break down what these income streams are, and hopefully it will give you some inspiration for your own art business in 2023. So let's get into the video. So I'm gonna start with my smallest income stream and kind of go from the least to the most money that I made. So you can see the 1% is where I'm gonna start, and then I'm gonna go up the pie chart to the 53% of my income. So one of the ways that I make money from my art online is through consulting and one-off projects. So this includes consulting work. I basically consulted with somebody about their Zazzle store, basically just helped somebody to set up their shop and gave them some tips and advice, and they paid me for that. Now, the second way that I make money from my art online is through affiliate marketing. So this 4% here is affiliate marketing. So I made about $1,200 in 2022 from affiliate marketing, and that's through my blog and my website. So the way I make money through affiliate marketing is through my website and also through YouTube. I have affiliate links in my description of my videos, and it's a really easy way for artists to make money. If you have an online presence, you can do affiliate marketing for your favorite products and supplies that you use, or software that you use for your business. There's all kinds of ways you can make money through affiliate marketing without it being like icky, salesy kind of stuff. I just write articles giving advice to people who want to start their own art businesses. And then I have affiliate links to various products and services that I personally use and recommend. And then I make a percentage of the sale if somebody makes a purchase. So pretty standard affiliate marketing, products that you like and you use. You don't have to be selling Shein or like some random stuff that has nothing to do with your business. Make sure it aligns with your business, with your values, and then it will just flow more easily. So the next income stream, the 10%, is through education. So currently I make videos for Skillshare, and they basically pay me like a royalty based on minutes watched every month. And this is my Skillshare profile here. If you want to check out my classes, it's skillshare.com/user/Julie Erin Designs. I believe you would have to sign up for a trial to actually watch any of my classes. Yeah, basically I make courses for Skillshare, and they pay me both for minutes watched and also for referrals. So for education, I actually made around $3,000 in 2022. So Skillshare is another really great way to make money online for artists, especially if you like teaching or you do like watercolor painting or Procreate. That is number 3. And so for number 2, the second most money that I make online from my art is actually through digital goods. So you've heard people talk about digital products, which can be like printable posters of your artwork or templates, fonts, graphic stuff that you sell through like Creative Market, Creative Fabrica. But the number one way that I make money through digital goods is basically by selling 3D digital products. So I create textures for a 3D chat program called IMVU, and basically people dress up their avatars and create things for people's avatars that they purchase through their marketplace. So everything from like hair, makeup, clothing to whole environments, and you can even make like 3D meshes and all sorts of stuff on IMVU. So I'll just give you a little preview of what that looks like. So this is my IMVU, this is my avatar here. I've pretty much created everything from her clothing, her hair, her accessories, and then you could also basically chat with other people. And they have a marketplace, so under shop you can buy all these digital goods, and these are all created mostly. IMVU also has their own stuff that they make and sell, but the majority of it is made by other users and what they call creators. So it's kind of like Second Life. I don't know if any of you remember Second Life, but it's pretty much the same sort of thing. So it's just like a 3D virtual world, and as you can see, you can create all sorts of things. Yeah, so this is sort of the shop here. So these are all created by like different creators, and then people buy them for credits, and then you exchange your credits for money. I've actually been selling through this 3D chat program since like 2007. So I'm pretty like high up there, top tier. And in 2022, I made about $8,600 on this 3D chat program. So I know it's a little different from what other people think of as digital goods, but it's a very, kind of unique market, I feel, to what other people are talking about. And you can still apply to be a creator on MVU. You could also check out Second Life. I know there was other 3D chat programs back in the day that you used to be able to do this for. I don't know if they're still around or not, but definitely something to look into and consider, especially with, the metaverse. There might be ways to actually monetize the metaverse, selling digital goods and products that way. So anyway, that was my number 2 income stream in 2022. So definitely something to consider for your business. All right, so the number 1 income stream for my art business was print on demand. So underneath this income stream are a handful of different print-on-demand websites that I sell through. I made about $15,000 last year, and I only see that growing in the coming year. And the number 1 print-on-demand website that I made the most money on was Amazon Merch on Demand. Number 2 was Redbubble, and then Zazzle, Society6, and Spoonflower. And there was a handful of others. So yeah, number 1 income stream, still print on demand. I still think it's a really great income stream. It's a really great place to get started selling your art online. Redbubble is probably the easiest. I also recommend Zazzle. Amazon, if you can still get into the program. I'm not really sure how that works anymore, but if you can, just go ahead and apply and just start putting your work out there. That would be my number 1 tip, is if you want to start making money from your art online, just start putting it out there. So for artists in 2023 who want to start making an income from their art online, I would definitely suggest starting with print on demand. Definitely put yourself on print on demand. Do some research into possible metaverse, 3D worlds, and see if that's something that interests you. It's definitely not for everybody. Affiliate marketing, consulting, all those other things are definitely avenues that you can look into. So anyway, I hope that you found this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up and make sure to follow my channel, because I'm planning on adding a lot more art business tips and goal setting and talking about how I've built my business to this point. So hopefully you will join me in that. And I wish you the best of luck for the new year, and Happy New Year, everyone. I hope that 2023 is going to be a great year for you, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.